What up, what up, what up? You thought I wasn't going to be here? Come on, people. Just because it's the NCAA tournament doesn't mean we don't do the show. What's going on, everybody? It's Ryan McGuffey here, the Recap Lunch Hour with Guff, me, Ryan McGuffey, brought to you by our fine partners at Hooters. Where's Guff? I'm actually at our other partners, the Wintrust March Madness party downtown Chicago, and I said, we got a show to do. We got a community of people who are watching basketball and are looking for a bet of the day and want to talk sports. And the NCAA tournament is off and running. I'm not going to lie to you. Don't feel too good about some of my picks early on. Eric says, looking at these games today in the tournament, the one upset I would keep an eye on is UC San Diego beating Michigan 12-5. I'm looking at Purdue getting knocked out early. Well, right now, Purdue looks pretty damn good. High Point was hanging with them early. I don't know if High Point has enough to counter with Purdue's size in the middle. I was watching some of that game already with Cap. It just has that feeling that it's going to be a 20-point game when it's all said and done. I had the over in that game, not feeling so hot about it right now. I have Louisville, too. That game's dead. Creighton is off and running and looks really good. Everyone loves the UC San Diego. They're the best team in the country against the spread. It is a concern. The VCU-BYU game, one of my most fun games of the day. We'll be interested to see who wins that game. I have a play on that game later on the show. Otherwise, let's enjoy this March Madness for the next couple of weeks. No doubt about it. Just so you guys know, I'm probably not going to go the whole 30 today because of the tournament. I'm in a visitors conference room. I'm trying to be respectful of the time that we have. Also, my guy, appreciate that, by the way, Eric. Tomorrow we will be at Hooters, and I'll promote that later in the show. My guy Rooney, him and I have been texting throughout the day already. Guff for sure. Waited until Purdue High Point went to there's no doubt about it. Rooney called that dead on. I did wait for Purdue and High Point to go to halftime. Honestly, to be clear, I was looking for a place to do this. Lip Ripper, you and I have not been on the same page of late, my friend. The VCU money line is where you're going today. I clearly am not going that way. You'll see later in the show. Sound off on TV, volume up on YouTube. Al, you're my guy, man. You are the best. Hey, why not be able to watch the games and have a little bit of a little knife fight there? Be Rek Bear. A little knife fight. Had a little dermatology appointment yesterday. Get your look at this fair skin, this tan body of mine. Got to make sure you get your checkups. Listen to the wife every once in a while, huh? Watch out for UNC Final Four. I've seen this as a sexier pick of late. I do have them in the Sweet 16. I think every year except 2019, a team from the first four has at least gone on to the 32, and that's what we're looking at here. I like the matchup for North Carolina. They're playing a little bit possessed right now. We'll see what happens. Chef Paul's bringing his crew tomorrow. Get ready. Nice pick last night. Appreciate you. Guess what I got? I got the Aviators today because we had some fun last night. I will get ready. Full disclosure, Chef Paul and company, I do have a flight tomorrow night live from Lexington. That's right. Lip a man of his word. Had I known that Louisville was going to come in and shit the bed, I probably wouldn't have put that in last night when I made that happen. Jess, happy March Madness to you. Creighton and Purdue looking really good so far. Can't wait for the upset. What's the email to send our brackets to you? Great call. I don't know if people have been sending these in. lunchwithguff@gmail.com, Jess. I got to take a look at that later today and see if people have been responding. Collecting. All right, what's up, Velasco? It's a beautiful, look at this. The specimen, Breck Bear. Come on. This has been probably one of my favorite weeks of sports. Cubs in the morning, Tuesday and Wednesday, March Madness, Thursday, Friday. Here we go. Plan accordingly. Short work week. Ready for the Sox game, says Velasco. A week from today, hard to believe, it'll be opening day here in Chicago for the White Sox and Angels. And the Cubs will be out in Arizona playing the Diamondbacks. CPO, what's up to you? My undergrad Nova Southeastern Sharks are playing in the D2 Elite 8 next week. Congratulations to those guys, because coming from a D3 school, I have an appreciation, a very big appreciation for the smaller schools. So go get it done, Southeastern. Make it happen. And looking forward to hearing from my guy, CPO, if in fact you guys get it done. Let's see here. Trying to bring up a couple of things. We are going to be at Hooters tomorrow. Let's get that out of the way right now. we are going to be at Hooters. As you guys all know, we've been talking about it all week. Tomorrow, let me lose that banner, obviously. Tomorrow we'll be live at Hooters. We'll be doing this show live from Hooters with as many of you as possible, I hope. Hooters O'Hare. Cap and I will stick around. We'll hang out. We'll watch some games. And we'll talk about our busted brackets and go from there. Hopefully your brackets are very much intact. But who knows? We have plenty. You know something's going to happen. Okay? You know something's going to happen. I'm trying to pull up this darn email here. Okay, here we go. You know something's going to happen later on that's going to bust these brackets all up. All right, take a look here. What else we got? Any picks for tonight, Clyde? I'll have several picks here in a second, but I'm going to wait here for a few more minutes before we do the pick. Good for you, Lip. I did not, and I sat there at half going, damn, I wish I had the over. I just told Cap, wish I had the over in this game. The over in this game would have been Cash City. Kind of like the over. Remember last night, I kind of gave two, like a bonus pick. I didn't technically, I only gave one, but I did say I liked Xavier and the over, and both were Cash City. Velasco, Mydroth could be the opening day shortstop. Jankowski could be in left or right on opening day too. I know, think about that. Jankowski's been in camp like 2 weeks. Mydroth might be the one cookie or carrot that fans have to hang their hat on here to start the season. Jordan, my buddy, my guy, we've been texting all morning. So pumped to see you make a last-second comeback in the 108 tourney last night. Let's make it another today. Yeah, for those who are following the hashtag 108 tourney or know anything about the 108 tourney, I am in the Final Four in a matchup right now. I think I'm down. It's going to be a busy day. It's going to be a busy day. We pounded the pavement last night. With 4 minutes to go, I was down 2%. We flipped that, got the win, advanced to the Final Four. So if you haven't voted, if you don't vote, if you have X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, go to the 108 tourney and vote for your boy, and let's get this thing going. The real Phil Simms. We'll see you tomorrow, my friend. The wife and I look forward to meeting you and Cap. We look forward to meeting you as well. Nova Southeastern has a record of 132-5 over the last 4 seasons and currently hold the D2 record for most straight home wins, 84. My goodness. Talk about dominant. Maybe they should consider taking a step up and going applying for D1 status. Let's get in some Hooters promos here. Are you thirsty? I am. This setup out here, if I could show you, is unbelievable. Head to Hooters for $6 cocktails all day, every day. Where are we watching the tournament? We're watching it at Hooters. Deciding on where to watch the games, the original Hooters is a slam dunk. Catch all the March action at one of our 11 Chicagoland locations. Find one near you at originalhooters.com. Watching at home, grab Hooters to go. Order online now at order.hooters.com. So, looking forward to seeing some of your guys' picks here. I know what we have in store. I'll get to my bet of the day. Let's do it right now, as a matter of fact. Let's do the bet of the day here on the show. And as I already said, I busted out the Aviators, so we might as well bring them back out, baby. And this is where Lip Ripper and I are going to be different, okay? We are going to be different. I love this BYU team. Look at the Aviators. Cash City. Xavier trailed like the whole game last night. If you guys watched that thing, I watched most of it. That place was up for grabs. Dayton was packed with Xavier fans, made the short trip. It was loud. They finally tied the game. The place took over, and Xavier pulled away 86-80 in a game that went easily over with like 4 minutes to go. So another cash day. 19-8 our last 27. Yeah, 19-8 our last 27. Today, we are going with BYU. That's coming up, I believe, at 3 o'clock based off of whatever the game before that, a half hour after the game that finishes before that. 2.5. I'm laying it. I know Lip Ripper's going VCU money line. Sorry about that. Yeah, Creighton is doing this. They're doing some stuff to Louisville right now that, quite frankly, and it's in Lexington. Lip Ripper's there. It's probably what's going on. I thought San Diego State would have made a run, but my God, that was horrible against UNC. No doubt. We are going BYU tonight, or today, 2.5. I'm laying that. Got to make up for some of these early games. I'm already chasing in the tournament. Not a good spot to be when there's only 2 games on the board. What's going on, Kyle? Happy Thursday to you. So disappointed with Texas yesterday. They let the game slip away. Might have been the dagger to fire Rodney Terry. I told you, Kyle. Told you. Great coaches find a way to close games. He doesn't have it. Clyde, job got me on the bench since I worked on Tuesday. Rooney, I want to fade the ACC and Clemson, but Will Wade already agreeing with NC State. Scares me with McNeese. I love Rooney. Brad Brownell is a DePaul grad coaching that Clemson Tiger team. They already have set a record for wins. I'm laying it today. I'm laying it big. The fact that Will Wade's got 1 foot out the door, I agree with you. Are you going to be at Hooters after the game on opening day? No, I am not going to just go to hang out at Hooters after the game on opening day. I'll be at opening day, and we'll go from there. Phil, my Final Four, Duke. Hang on for a second. This is where Rooney's going to laugh. Duke, I want Sparty badly. I think I'm going to go Duke, Auburn. No, I'm sorry. I did a bracket where I had Auburn. Okay. I eliminated because I don't want him. I have Duke, Sparty, Florida, and Clemson. I have Clemson coming out of that as a big upset. I laid a 17-1 futures bet on that as well. I know Rooney loves to play those futures. He has one on the Maryland Terrapins. Clyde. I got Florida winning the Final Four, Notre Dame winning the women's. I have Florida winning the Final Four in multiple brackets, Clyde as well. So there you have it. I'm laying the 2.5 with BYU, a short show. Any more questions, fire them now, because we have a full day ahead. And looking at some of these brackets, big games, I'm not touching the Wisconsin game. I'm not touching the Auburn game. I'm going to play Clemson. I'm going to play BYU. You can get even money at 2.5 right now. I'm going to play Gonzaga. I really like Kansas. Kansas was almost my bet of the day earlier. Maryland's draw, absolutely awful. I agree. It really popped the balloon on a possible futures there. But I really like Kansas at 6-10, laying the 4.5. They're a Ken Pom. They're kind of a Ken Pom nightmare for Arkansas. Two great coaches in Self and Calipari, two classic coaches teeing it up in a 7-10 game. You got to love it. All right, let's wrap this version up because I'm in the guest house of Wintrust, and I want to make sure that I'm doing us right by our partners at Wintrust and our partners at Hooters and all of you. I appreciate you guys joining on a busy, busy tournament day. Join us again tomorrow, Hooters, 12:30. We're doing the show live. For all of you who can't make it, certainly join. I'm not going to do a shortened version tomorrow. We will give the show the love it needs and the attention it deserves from Hooters, and I hope to see as many of you there as possible, and we will go from there, and I look forward to it. So have a great day. Send your picks in. If you have anything, tweet me at Ryan McGuffey. I'll let you know how I'm doing later in the picks, certainly with BYU and Clemson. Those are my two favorites in the early afternoon. So let's go from there. And Al saying go ILL. That'll be tomorrow night. The later game, I believe it's an 8:45 tip, and we will talk about that game tomorrow. Appreciate you guys joining. Enjoy the rest of the day. Enjoy the games. This has been the Recap Lunch Hour with Guff, presented by Hooters. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.